here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
I have much faith in these. I'm probably going to have to take a lot of them back. But anyway, I told you got to keep the crown above soil level or they will rot. So we want to give them plenty of room to spread around in here. And I'm going to do one in another pot just as a, what would you call it? I forget what they call it actually, but it's to show me whether or not it's the tower that is causing the problem or if it is just bad plants that haven't been cared for very well. Or I'll come up with the name of what that is. Usually when people do an experiment, they have one thing that they keep, normal, and then whatever they experiment with. And it just eludes me at this point what the name of it is. But I'm going to be quiet and get this put in.
Doing crazy dreaming.
Okay, I'm gonna talk. So I think you were able to see the shape that they were in. And I had to throw 2 away because they were absolutely worthless. And I hate to have such a negative attitude, but you know what? I'm getting tired of doing this. And all the time that I spend trying to nurture them and get them all happy, and I really don't think this tower drains right. But we're going to say that this is going to be a successful thing. I try to be an optimist. So, hang on and let me get the third tower. Now, all of these other strawberries that I've torn out of here, I'm going to stick in another pot somewhere and see if they actually take off, which I don't have a whole lot of hope for, and I forgot to amend that soil. And what I'll do is just come back by, and it's got to have a little bit more water anyway. But this is the recharge. It's always good when you're potting plants for the first time or repotting to go ahead and put a little bit of this in there. It helps them. And I'm going to go ahead and knock that out while I'm standing here, sitting here, whatever. I'm just aggravated. I'm sorry. It's just a matter of, 50 plants that were mishandled in the mail by the same mail carrier. She didn't follow the directions the second time either. And I don't know how much money it cost this company to send this stuff out to me twice and didn't have to give me my money back. And it's just aggravating. But looks like, are we really going to have to open up a new bag? Yeah, we are. Maybe not. Yep. So that's all we got out of the one bag. Now we're going to open up our second bag. See if things look any brighter. To tell you the truth, I do like strawberries, but I also have this little groundhog. And, groundhogs can't drink water. And I'm going to be quiet while I take these apart. Okay, well, as you can see, there wasn't much, there either, but we're going to give it a shot. Back to the groundhog. Groundhogs can't drink water. They get the water that they need from the fruit and vegetables and stuff that they eat. And I noticed that this little fella has a gray beard and he's almost as tall as me. And so I've been leaving him out little strawberries. Sometimes I buy frozen berries. I like animals. And I wait and see if he's going to come get them, and he does. So all of my composting and stuff that I do, a lot of it that I put out that I don't actually put out in the bin itself is for my little groundhog. And the little rabbits. I do have a lot of rabbits, wild rabbits. And I like strawberry shortcake. Who doesn't like strawberry shortcake? Don't have a whole lot of recipes for you for that one. And I sure hope you've been able to see this. Now, I'm probably going to be putting out a lot of videos here. Oh, I don't know for how long, until I get this whole garden planted in. And whatever problems arise, and I have a couple more products I need to introduce to you. One is a root stimulator, and the other one is actual fertilizer. And so after I do get this established and going, and Might problems and issues solved. You know, I'll probably be coming to you maybe, you know, once a week or so, maybe twice a week, depending on what's happening. And just give you an update on how the garden is doing. But for a while here, yeah, I'm going to be putting out a video every day, because I got a lot more plants I have to take care of, and some I have to introduce to you. And I did and planted that and made you watch. I'm sorry. I can always cut that out if I want to later. Gotta go get me some more water. Okay, well, I got me some more water. And I am really, really sorry. I try to be very positive, but, and I should, honestly, when you get bare root plants, it's good for you to soak them in water first and get them a little hydrated. But there's plenty of hydration in here, and I think that I've just reached a point where it's like, it's gonna work or it's not. I've put in so much time and so much effort, and it's just sink or swim at this point. Gotta get my spray. No, this is just my peroxide and alcohol and water, purified water. And yes, I pH the water. Always have to pH the water. Now I'm just going to give them a little spray. You can't see them all, can you? Just in case. And I'm going to show you here in a second where I'm putting 2 of these, where they should get more than adequate sun. You can't see them all out of the view, can you? Maybe you can. Okay, and I'm just going to go through and make sure all my crowns are above ground. This one feels mushy. I'm not sure about it. But if this doesn't work, don't cry for me. Really. I'd rather move on. But that's just how I am. I'll try so many times before I just say, okay, enough, and move on to something else. You have to realize I do all this just for fun. And when it becomes not fun, I move on. There we go. All right. Can you see that? I sure hope so. All right, well, I'm going to put them where they belong, and then I'm going to show you. Okay, can you see that? Okay, these are directly under the light I have for my tomatoes, which we'll talk about later. And I'll just give you a quick look here. The hosta we planted the other day. So this is where this is going to try and establish itself. And I'm off the camera going to take all the rest of those strawberries and stick them in a pot and see what happens. And we'll check on that in a while. But I will baby them. I will take care of them. Let me show you where the other 2 sit. Not too sure what happened there. Anyways, this is where they sit, underneath the light. And there is my, I'm going to cut the light again. There you go. Anyway, this is not in the right medium. And don't leave them in the containers you get them in the store. I will be doing a video on that shortly, because I have the proper soil coming and the proper care. This is mine from last year. It hasn't come back yet, and I don't know if it's going to. It wasn't in the right medium. So anyway, wish me luck on these strawberries, because with me, 3 strikes and you're out. And I'd really like to have some strawberries. You have yourself a lovely day, and I will as well. Let's get that light back on. I'm not sure about the distance. I might have to lower the light a bit. But we'll see. We don't want to burn them. Again, you have a lovely day, and I will as well. I'll speak with you later. Probably going to be working on Oh, I've already implemented the soils with the microbial supplement, so we're probably going to be working with the root spray. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.